Right, so now it's the time for the 11.2 blend from Starboard, but in the Zen construction. So this is the Deluxe construction below, and now we're going to pack the Zen construction. We're going to have a look at it. Obviously the bag is different. It's more of a stuff sack sort of bag, lightweight carry bag, which is absolutely fine for iSUPs. Definitely, probably more the one you want to be just taking down the beach generally. Pump as well, straight away it comes with. Doesn't have the detachable feet like the one in the Deluxe construction. Apart from that, it's exactly the same. This board has been used and pumped up, so that's why there isn't any paper packaging over the board like there was on the Deluxe construction. Let's have a look. So, okay, so let's take a look at this one. So this is the 11.2 blend in the Zen construction, which is blue and green. It's a lighter weight, physically made construction compared to the Deluxe, because it's not made with a fusion technology. It's still relatively light, but actually we tested our Starboard Hypernut in the Zen construction, and that performed really well and was relatively stiff. So we'll see this. Still, it's a very good looking board. It's got the same valve, same deck pad except different colour, same handle, tie down points. And the bottom isn't that really funky grey which you've got on the Deluxe construction. So I'll pump that one up and have a look. So board's all pumped up. Looking nice. Definitely the quality is not the same as, it's still good, but it's not like the Deluxe, which is outstanding. Let's get the two together and compare them and see what they look like. Alright, so the difference between the Deluxe and the Zen construction, this is the two Starboard blends, 11.2 by 32 wide here. So Deluxe construction over there, red and blue, Zen construction over here, green and blue. Thickness straight away, 6 inches thick on the blend over there, which means it's going to be way stiffer. So even when we compare this on our deflection test to this one here, which is 4 3/4 inches thick in thickness, the deflection is going to be way stiffer on the Deluxe version over there. Without even testing that, without even sort of getting on it now, we can tell straight away it's going to be because of the thickness of the board. The construction, so this is more traditional sort of drop stitch made, a single layer with a double sort of layer strengthening stringer down the centre here. That's just the sun on the board coming through a hole in my shed. You can see it coming down here. Yeah, and this is their new fusion technology, which a lot of the top end brands are doing. I don't know if it's all the same, but it's very similar. So that is the much lighter, stronger construction, and it's actually thicker PVC. Also, we turn the board over. Let's have a look at the rails. So obviously the thickness there, you can see it. This one has got a 3K carbon rail that's inlaid in here along the rail, which more than anything looks the nuts, as we would say, or I would say. Definitely down here, pretty cool. It's going to obviously add stiffness. Any layer you put on the side of the board is going to add stiffness. You've also got more sort of Kevlar looking PVC strips around the rail here, and this one has got a rail band, but it's not the same. I think they call it a flax rail band. There's a rail stiffener in there, but it's not the same quality as that one. And also deck pads, you can see that's the checked sort of deck pad, and that's the standard crocodile deck pad. So as far as tail pads are concerned, they're both exactly the same sort of tail pad, different colour obviously. Looking at the bottom of the board, okay, again, quality on the bottom looks, the shape's the same, but the material, this is just grey, standard PVC. This is just funky, cool looking weaved PVC that just looks just superior in every way, shape and form. Fin wise, you've got some standard sort of unbreakable Starboard fins, which are great, so you can smash them up, drive over them, whatever you want to do to them. And this is a way more performance based FCS2 sliding out fin that is going to be way nicer to paddle in a straight line. longer journeys. It's going to make its track and easier to paddle, having a bigger fin than it is having 3 small fins. There's probably other slight differences on the board that I haven't noticed, but I'm not selling it to you, I'm just telling you what I see the difference right now. So board bags, obviously this is a much lighter sort of board bag, more traditional you find on most iSUPs. The Deluxe version is outstanding, and it's more like a proper sort of travel case that you would quite happily take away. If you weren't taking your paddleboard, you'd probably take your clothes in that. So board bags could both get the standard sort of real basic, get you on the water, flat water leash, but only for basic use, not for surfing, just basic. Pump wise, they're exactly the same chamber and cylinder, the pumping up mechanism, except the Deluxe you get the removable base. So there is that. So we'll get them on the water, we'll give you a comparison video properly, testing them and tell you what we think of them. But until that point, you can definitely see the build quality and, well, not so much the build quality, but the actual materials that go into the board. The Deluxe has got everything, and the Zen is the stripped back version. I would say a version of a good quality paddleboard sort of last year. This is the new top quality paddleboard, the Deluxe version from Starboard.